None of us know how many of the places you've got in mind have already been mentioned here. Quite a few. Well, Natalie is going to surprise us because her guest is arriving by car. So I've no idea where you're going to meet them. So Natalie, lovely to hear your story tonight.
Can we have the first slide, please? Thank you. And then maybe the second slide. So this is Ellie. She's single. She lives in Somerset. She works in the arts, and she spent her whole lockdown life on her own. She's worked from home. She lives on her own. She's coming to Liverpool to basically get that sense of euphoric, crowd-pleasing, life-affirming, energetic weekend. So I packed a lot into this 48 hours. It's a bit of a whistle-stop tour, but it's very much showing how Liverpool has bounced back after COVID and how vibrant and energetic the city is. And this is exactly what Ellie is looking for. So I meet Ellie at 9 o'clock in the Liverpool Central Village car park, which is behind Leaf on Bold Street. And she parks her car there for the 48 hours. We were planning to head to Leaf for breakfast, but having heard that everybody else has headed to Leaf for breakfast, I've now changed my mind, and we're going to go to Duke Street Market for breakfast, where we can get a big range of offering, and she gets to see all the local vendors. So we head to Duke Street Market for our breakfast, and then we take a stroll up to Hope Street Hotel, and we check in at Hope Street Hotel. It's a Saturday night. It's the 18th of September 2021. We pay a good price, £175, and I've chosen Hope Street Hotel because it's independent. I know it's an oldie, but it's still a goodie, and the location is amazing. She can soak up the kind of cafe culture on Hope Street, but also get to wander around from end to end looking at cathedrals. So yeah, really happy with that. She's made to feel really welcome there. It's a lovely small boutique hotel that feels like it shows a beautiful side of Liverpool in a gorgeous area. So we do have a potter along Hope Street, as I say, looking at the cathedrals, walk past the Philharmonic. A bit sad that the Philharmonic is not open to be able to go in and show her. It'd be great to go in and get a coffee in there, but it obviously isn't open unless there's show times. We go to the Hope Street suitcases, and then at 12 noon we head to the art school for their amazing prefix lunch menu, which is £39 for 3 courses and is unbelievable, available on a Saturday. And we're very well looked after. The food is delicious, made to feel really welcome, and Ellie comments on what great value for money she feels that the offering in Liverpool is so far. Paul Askew comes over to say hello, and sort of gets over to her his passion for the city and the food, and really is a great ambassador for the city, I think. And then we're in a little bit of a rush because I just don't feel like you can take someone to Liverpool without taking them to Anfield. I'm sorry, I know it's obvious. I'm sorry. But at 1:45 we jump in a taxi, we head to Anfield. We are running late. I would normally get the soccer bus, but we're late. So we're in this taxi and we get dropped off at Taggy's Bar in Hotel Tia. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that, but in Taggy's Bar, Jamie Webster plays every Saturday before the match. So Ellie is reminded that we conquered all of Europe 6 times. She gets to enjoy the electric atmosphere, the amazing weather in the beer garden, and it's absolutely bouncing. For those of you who don't know about Taggy's Bar, it's a bit more like a Liverpool FC museum, really. So it's got loads of memorabilia. The bar is built from the original cot barrier. On display is the old turnstile from the main stand and the old players' tunnel door. All the shirts that are displayed are match worn, from normal matches to very high profile ones, and the bar shelves and seats are from the old main stand. Taggy himself is there. He is a man from Norway who moved his whole family here to live on Anfield Road years and years ago, and has never ever missed a Liverpool match, home or away. And he set up this amazing bar, so he comes over to talk to us, and he's this great fountain of knowledge about all of the stories and how he found this memorabilia and how he travelled in his van all over the world to pick up stuff that had ended up, in all kinds of places. Anyway, what a character. It was brilliant. We watched Crystal Palace get beaten 3-0, and then we pot around before we head back on the soccer bus, which is only £1.90 to get into town. Amazing bargain, really efficient. We arrived back in town for about 6 o'clock, and we head to Etsu for some amazing sushi and ramen. And we then popped to Panoramic for the cocktail and the view, just for some after dinner drinks. Ellie comments on how friendly everyone is in the city, how she's made to feel so welcome, and how the experience feels really unique. The city is buzzing on Saturday. I mean, it's buzzing anyway, but with match day, it's really, really busy. And I think coming out of COVID into this vibrant, energetic city for her is just exhilarating. And then we finished the night by heading to the pier head for what I think is the ultimate combination of culture and music. And we go to the Cream Classical event, which is staged at the pier head. If you want to just play the video. For the 18th of September 2021, and I was there, so hence why it's in my presentation. And it was the most euphoric, life-affirming, amazing combination of Liverpool brilliantness. It was the location, the Cream brand bringing classics back, obviously, which is like a worldwide clubbing brand, Jennifer John and her choir, and then the orchestra. It was absolutely amazing. So that is kind of how we finished our night. Actually, it's not. The night finishes at 11 o'clock, and we couldn't resist jumping on 2 scooters to take us back up the hill to Hope Street Hotel, where we retire. And again, the scooters kind of added this like great energy to the end of the night. It felt very different to Somerset and what she's used to. And yeah, we just had a great laugh. So Sunday is a little bit different, a little bit more culture, and we go to see some landmarks around the city. We wake up in quite a leisurely manner and we head to the Quarter for breakfast. The outside seating there is really appealing. It feels really European. We opt to sit outside and we get a nice full English and some coffees. It's beautiful. And then we walk down Bold Street, through town, through Liverpool 1 to the Albert Dock. Ellie's really keen to see the Liverpool mountain structure, which is shown there. We go to the Tate shop, and again, the Albert Dock is absolutely bustling with lots of different types of people, tourists, residents, and it's a lovely Sunday walk. And whilst we're there, we grab some baked delights from Rough Handmade, which is an amazing independent bakery down there. And we also make our way to Crosby Beach. We get the 1:35 train from James Street to Blundell Sands, which is only 30 minutes and a £4 return. Amazing. And we take a short walk to see Another Place by Anthony Gormley. We get there as the tide is starting to go out, and we're both mesmerised mesmerised by the eerie image of 100 iron statues emerging from the sea. And we find the artwork to be really original, emotive, and thought-provoking. And there is a strange sort of air of calm there with the industrial docks in the background. Ellie comments on how she can't believe how close this attraction is to the city centre and how easy and accessible it is to get to. But she really enjoys having a break out the city. We spend the last of the summer sun on the beach with our home-baked picnic before heading back to town. And we go to the Everyman Cinema to catch a movie. For those of you who haven't been, based in the Met Quarter, it feels like a real treat. We grab a few snacks, get a bottle of wine, and we kick back on the beautiful velvet sofas. Ellie then starts to think about the drive home, and we walk back up to Bold Street and Ellie departs. She reflects on how much the city has to offer, how vibrant it is, and how many great independents are here. I think we spent most of our 48 hours visiting independents, apart from the Everyman. So it felt very unique, very high quality, and very interesting, full of character, the people that she met. She loves the warmth and energy of the city and says that she can't wait to return. And then I think there's one more slide which just kind of summarises it. She feels that she's had a life-affirming, feel-good weekend and has left feeling thoroughly energised.
One thing we had no idea about when we started the idea for Destination Liverpool was whether there'd be any overlap. And it's fascinating to see there's a significant amount of overlap. But it's also very good to see that there are very different perspectives as well.